Guys, we're back out here again, and I'm sorry about the guy weed eating over there. A little bit more line of sight. Try this out. I changed the props, lowered the rates on the yaw and roll, hopefully to make it a little smoother. See what happens. You can see that V bounce a little bit. Figured it out. Loose prop nut. Wow. Bear with me for a second. I guess I hit on that arm. Must have loosened it up. Shouldn't have, but all right, let's try that again. it's difficult to find a spot in the grass to take off. You got to set it down somewhere where the back props aren't touching in the grass. All right, so battery doesn't last long on this. Part of it's because it's heavy, I'm sure. Although I have ones that are just as heavy. Not sure what the deal is. It flies all right. It just takes some getting used to because it's touchy. You get a vibration because of the rear arms. There's a twist in them, the way the rear arm is and the pressure for each side twisting when you hit the throttle. It causes a vibration in the whole thing when you get on the throttle. I've also noticed that as you when you do a maneuver, whether it be a spin or a roll or whatever, it takes a little bit longer to recover, so you need to get on it a little sooner. You know, that could be just me too, not being as an experienced flyer or pilot than a lot of other people out there. Changing the props could change that. I went with the lower pitch on these because I wanted it to be a little smoother and easier. So, but all in all, that last one was battery sag, and the board cut it off. So it was giving me a warning, but it wasn't a land now yet. So I guess I pushed it a little too hard. But there you go. It's very cool. I don't know of any possible way to stiffen up that rear arm other than to make it really, really thick, which then you're adding weight and everything else. But in the end, it's one that I will fly, just to play around with. I think I'll try a different set of props. Maybe the new T-motor, are they 51 or 50 47s, I think is what they are. That's a little higher pitch than what these Johnny props are, and it might handle it a little better. On the other hand, it might cause more vibration in the rear. So we'll see. Thanks everyone for watching. If you've watched all the videos about the Y Knot, I really appreciate that. I do it to help you guys out. I enjoy building. I almost enjoy building more than I like flying. It's hard to say that, but I really enjoy the building process. And I've said it before that if you build it and something goes wrong, you know what to do to fix it. I only bought one quad when I first started flying, which was only a couple of months ago. It was a Hawk 5 by Emax, and it flies fine, but my buddy JJ Rotogeek, I found him on YouTube, and he inspired me and gave me the confidence to believe that I could build a quad on my own. And since then, I've probably built 20 different quads, maybe more than that now, but and flown them all, and you know, they all have their own unique little things. And I'm not telling you to do that, I'm just saying you can do it. You just need some guidance like I got from JJ. So I know you're going to watch this, JJ. I really appreciate your help. I wouldn't be where I am without you. So that's it. I'm going to call it the end of the video. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. Flynoceros, shout out to you guys, because this is your frame. I've built 3 others of theirs, and all very good quality, comparable to the Mocha frames that I like so much. So give them a look. Don't be afraid to buy a frame. They got a warranty on their stuff, so you know, you break something, you're not gonna do one more flight. I swapped over to the T motors. They're 5147s. These are the newer ones. Hi, what are you doing up there? At least it was easy to retrieve. All right, you might have seen in that video that this thing has a very hard time recovering from a loop. Let me unplug this. Shoot. Give me a second, sorry. So when I did the power loop and even the sideways flip and turn, once it does its thing and you get back to upright again, I don't know if the GoPro's showing it so much, but I mean, your video starts shaking, and I know it's because of that back end. There's just a lot of twist there, so I don't know what could possibly be done about it. On the other hand, this frame was not designed really as a freestyle frame. It was designed as a race frame. So with the V-tail on it the way it is, cornering in a race, coming around, you know, high up, I think it would really excel at that. I didn't really push that part of it. I'm not a racer. I just like to do freestyle and stuff like that, play around. So, I mean, in that aspect, it probably does really well. But, I mean, you saw it does power loop fine. It's just the recovery, really, that is where the problem starts, with the shaking and stuff like that. So, I actually meant to end it on that last video. I decided to switch the props and go run it one more time, and so there's my conclusion. Lowering the D rate, or the D rate, on the low pass filter on one, lowering it to 85. The motors are warm, but they're not like they were. So, and again, that setting is, that filtering is because to help the gyro and the quad itself handle vibrations and so on. So with it set to 100 at the factory settings, it's too high, and so by reducing it down to 85, I don't know, maybe I could go back up to 90, but they're warm, so probably not a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'll fly it more, go along, you know, see how things go going forward. If I make any significant changes, I'll post a comment under this video. So, yeah, no matter what, it's a cool looking quad, and just flying regular, it does a really good job. So, till next time.